I did a little bit of research based on my first meeting with my property consultant at Accrue, because I wanted to see that he was, telling me the right thing. So I did go and do a bit of backup, sort of just for my own peace of mind. But when I met with him the second and third time, I had the confidence that he had given me all the information that I needed about the purchases that I was looking at, or the properties that I was looking at. And the amount of detail that they went into and the actual information that they provided to me was quite phenomenal. I was really quite blown away. And it was just so easy then to see what was the right decision. They were fantastic. And there's no way that I would have the expertise nor the time at all to be able to put in that level of research. And so it's just saved me immensely, I think. The amount of guidance that I got from Accrue was fantastic. They were so supportive. They were very patient. I had lots and lots of questions because I'm quite new to doing this. So I was, a little bit nervous, but they were very reassuring. The process was seamless, and every person that I dealt with in Accrue, whether it was finance people, contracts people, the sales consultant, they all had time, and they all patiently listened to all of my questions, which were many, and went through everything with me. So I thought that was just amazing. I think they probably found me slightly tedious at times, but they never showed it. But, they were very, very supportive, and I, would highly recommend their services. My property consultant was Ben Senior. He and I got along very well. He was extremely informative, very patient with me, didn't mind going over things more than once, I just think that my experience was certainly heightened by having someone like him to guide me through the process. When I decided to go forward and purchase the property, I guess there was some nerves and a little bit of anxiety about, extra debt and how that would mean for me in an everyday sort of purpose. But Ben showed me how it really was going to be quite a small amount per week. Going forward, I have no concerns about getting tenants and getting the right type of tenants in my property. I'm not worried about it because Accrue provided me with all the statistics of the area that I've purchased in, and they clearly outlined the low rental vacancy rates and the turnover of properties in that area, and they were much lower than anywhere else. So I had every confidence that going forward it wasn't going to be a problem finding a great tenant. So their whole team seems to be right across, all of their clients' sort of needs, and are very respectful of the fact that, we're making a large investment and we're trying to build for our future, and they're very, supportive and know that that's important, that we are informed at all times. I thought the membership fee was extremely reasonable. I certainly will be making benefit of the offers that go with it going forward in the future with future properties. I think the fact that your membership fee, also includes your conveyancing and various other aspects of your legals and preparation of depreciation schedules for tax is great. So, that it really minimises what you're actually paying as a membership fee. And if you look at what's left for them to do all the research that they do and to provide you with all the printed information that they do, I think it's a very modest fee. I think it's excellent. And I think the fact you only have to pay once and you can then go on for the next however many years with them, looking at more properties, obviously growing your portfolio with no extra cost is amazing, really. Great value for money. I've spoken to a few friends about it actually, and I've expressed, my thoughts on it, and they're quite surprised too to hear that, that's a once-off sort of thing. And I have recommended quite a few of my clients and friends to, go and speak with them, because I think it's just such a stress-free, seamless process, and it just, I'm really confident that it's been the right thing for me, and I think so many other people could benefit from it. The very first time that I went to Accrue and met with my consultant Ben, I was a bit nervous, and I had made a decision in my head that day. I will not sign anything today. I will not be, doing anything. I'm going to get all my information, I'm going to walk away, and then I'm going to think about it. So he was great. He was very patient with me, and he didn't put any pressure on me at that time to sort of, sign up there on the dot. And I had the time to go away. And obviously then I followed up with a meeting with him a couple of weeks later, and I decided that, having done a little bit of my own research by then, that I was very happy with what they were presenting. So yeah, there was definitely no pressure. It saved me a lot of time, and overall has just been a fantastic experience. Part of what I wanted to achieve was to pay less tax, And obviously I'm thrilled to see that my money's now going into something that I own as compared to paying it to the taxman, which was a big plus for me, and something that I feel like we've achieved that too. And I'm actually looking forward to my next review with Accrue to see, how in fact we might be able to improve that even further. I think that was the thing that really probably interested me the most when I first went to meet them. That's what I guess I wanted to achieve, because I wasn't necessarily at that time thinking about retirement, I need money for retirement. That wasn't where my head was at. Ben's now educated me on that, so I have a plan for that now too. But initially it was more about the tax offsets and being able to sort of redistribute those funds. I would definitely recommend Accrue and their services to friends and family as well. In fact, I have tried to encourage them already. There's just nothing to really be concerned about. They have everything covered. They take care of everything. It's no stress. I can't say, better things about them, really. I'm very happy. I think that really, in summary, the main thing is that being a small business owner myself, I'm pretty time poor, and I'm not an expert in property, and certainly never will be, I doubt. And the time it would take to develop the information that they provided to me would just be ridiculous time out of my own business. So I feel very happy that I've taken on their services as professionals in that field, as people do with myself in my field, and I've got the best that there is to offer. And so I think that what they provide at the price that they provide it, the follow-up, the service, the communication is just fantastic, and I would happily recommend it to anyone, or be happy to speak to anyone who's thinking about, in fact, taking them on as well, if they wanted, to talk to me in person.